That's the question, huh?
Carl.
Yeah. Right on.
Fuck, I don't know how that came out of my mouth.
Carl?
But I'm sitting here with the question, okay? And I don't know if I can articulate it. But there's nothing to do.
There's a lot to do.
Nothing to do. Let me finish.
I would not say that.
Come on.
No, I don't. Already you start with something what is...
What?
You already start with some new Advaita.
Yeah, but that's all I'm fucking getting is this Advaita stuff.
Yeah, but it's all bullshit.
Thank you. So is there something I can do?
Everything.
Yeah.
Do whatever you like. No one stops you. Especially not me.
What else is there besides Advaita?
Any statement is... You have, you don't have, you can,
what are
you
you
cannot.
going? Stand on me now?
That's what to do or what not to do.
Well, I want to be enlightened. I don't give a fuck about any. No.
Yeah, try harder.
I try harder?
Yeah.
Really?
Die.
Die?
Yeah.
Die trying?
That's a shortcut to enlightenment. Come on. Just die.
I'm not trying to make a lighter load.
No, just die. There's nothing easier than get whatever, be that what is light, by just die. Die.
Okay, anyone got Corona here?
He got maybe some leftovers.
Not now.
Not anymore. Antibodies.
Shit.
What a word, huh? Antibodies. I have a total antibody. My whole body is an antibody.
Yeah, but I want an antibody too.
Now look at you. Do you think your body is a pro-body? It's the same antibody, anti-enlightenment body. But you need a body, not a body. Huh?
You're making me feel helpless.
But laughing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you see, hopelessness is not so bad. It's quite funny.
Helpless.
Hopeless you will not be, because now you have hope for hopeless. No. Doesn't work.
Nothing works.
Everything works, but nothing works. Okay. Something else. Shortcut.
Yeah. After you destroyed that one in me.
Yeah, I can go home now because I give the only advice I can give you: die and remain what you are. That's all. Let die what can die and be what you are. The rest is so shortcut.
I'm never going to commit suicide. I don't give a shit.
You cannot commit suicide.
No, I could be a.
You always sue. You always sue something on your side. You sue God. You sue everyone. But
I curse them.
you curse. Yeah. Curse her. No, it's no. No, I mean it. Like when this body goes, you are naturally what is without the body. Now you're with the body. That's all.
Okay. Wait.
I told Shambhu that when I talked to him. Yeah, he said, fuck the envelope and be what you are.
You said that to him, or he said it?
He said it and I said it.
Oh, good.
We agreed both.
No, he was very, very good at it.
So, he is in the departure close to...
The envelope.
Let the envelope go and be the letter.
Okay, what happened to you?
What?
How did the envelope go and you're not dead?
Who tells you that I'm not dead?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. You appear in my illusion of every. I guess that's invited too, huh?
You do what?
The whole thing's a fucking illusion.
No. It's amazing, huh?
I'm not really seeing it.
Yeah, but many say that it's all an illusion.
Yeah.
You're not really saying it, but you repeat it.
I admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, you repeat. That's all. what some asshole before said. So it's like repeating, all is an illusion, says one. Long time ago. So what is an illusion? Even illusion is too much, imagine. If there would be an illusion, illusion has to exist. So even that existence of an illusion would be too much. No? That is even too much. But it's always like I'm nothing and this or everything is an illusion. All these big guys claiming I'm nothing and you are nothing. So an immense nothing who claims that everything is illusion, but not him. Or what?
They get away with it.
Yeah, they get away. There are many people sitting around listen to it, and because everyone wants to be nothing. I am nothing, then nothing can happen to me. So I'm safe. I take cover into nothing. Then I will be safe. Shelter. Ooh, I need shelter. I need to be nothing, that I cannot be touched. No emotions. Nothing what I don't like can happen to me, because I'm nothing. So who needs that?
Just the mind.
No, the question is like, who needs that advantage of not being, that you cannot be touched by something? The question is, who am I who needs that advantage? Who would it be who needs that advantage of being nothing? Again, the answer is permanent me. Always me. Or not? Me as nothing. Then I'm safe. But who needs to be safe? Safe for what? Tell me. Your idea of enlightenment is the same. When I'm enlightened, I cannot be touched. I'm free. I'm whatever. I don't suffer anymore. But who doesn't need to suffer? Me.
I don't suffer that much.
Not that much, but a little bit is enough.
Not even very, very little.
Very, very little. Anyone believes him? Not even himself.
No.
Very, very little. Can get less and less. Never little enough.
Never enough.
So something else. No?
I missed it.
Okay, me too. I always miss myself and I'm happy about it. I'm missed. I'm totally missed. And I'm missing myself and I'm absolutely happy that I miss myself. Wow! I miss myself. Whoa! What a joy of missing myself. I miss myself. Whatever I find, whatever I found, I miss myself. Wow! I'm not there, I'm not here, it's not even nothing. I miss myself as nothing. Missed in action, missed in non-action. Missed in time, missed in no time. The auspicious. What is Shivaratri, the auspicious? Neither being or not being. That. Whatever. Neither nothing or that. This. So what? Very easy to be it, but how to become it, Boom. Big thing. Infinite missing. Yeah, good. Any questions about that? It's easy to make some quiet.
Yeah, after you just slapped the fucking shit out of me. Who the hell wants to say anything?
But you doesn't look your bad now. You look much more fresh than before.
I feel better.
Little shower. Okay. Yeah, who else wants to?
So if you're absolute Karl, you absolutely identify with being Karl, or is...
I'm neither identified or not identified. Who would be identified with what? Another one who wants to have an advantage. You see, the same point. When you are Karl, are you absolute Karl? Fuck! I'm neither Karl or not Karl. How can I be identified?
No, you said once if you're Karl,
If
you're
there is,
absolute Karl.
there is no if. For what I am, there is no if. If there is an if, there is sometimes you are, sometimes you're not the absolute. Where is the if in it? Well, where is if? Where is Eve? Eve I am, Adam is. When Eve is, Adam is.
Yeah, if it's in the relative.
Just fuck up, shut up. Not only temporary, permanently. Shiva? Yeah, don't look at me, look there and I have a question. So meanwhile, someone else? Yeah, I'm not here that someone has to survive. Kill what can be killed. an aborigine from the Amazon. So even Amma has to stay in her ashram, cannot go out. No, it's really Amazon. Amazon. Muchi in the ashram, Amma in the ashram. All the big guys zoom in. Messages for Christmas, messages in the bottle. They have so many bottles now. Distributing bottles, drinking bottles, another bottle. I hope they are all empty. That when an alcoholic, he is always in life. When it's empty, he is finished. It's always a pointer. If you drink the schnapps empty, the bottle empty, then you are finished. And the bottle is finished. Something?
Yeah, I got many, but...
Yeah. I have many answers. I don't know where they are, but they may come. Big tank of answers. Full moon is over. No one told you. Yeah, strange time. No one can go to the ashram or something. Everyone is home and no getting some shakti from Ramana, some beaming up and walking around. Always only a picture. It's a home altar. Ramana, Ramana, Ramana. I was asked, what would Ramana say about it? Ram, 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 ram. No one here, what's going on? Closed down. So much fear.
So much.
Crazy, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Even the ashrams and things, they are just presenting the whole world of fear and thing, and as if, let them come and die. I tell you, he died with 15, and he tried to die in the cave somewhere. He tried to starve to death, and for him dying is a high point of your existence. And now they make it, let's close ashram, maybe Ramana gets corona. Yeah, what are they caring for? The people or Ramana? Or the president's wife? Crazy, yeah? Or the Brahmins who run around and being afraid that some Westerner comes from England with a new mutation. Yeah, one has to say it. Because if they don't allow me anymore, I'm happy. But since now, 20 years, no one stopped me. In spite of me talking about happy nappy. And they sent spies to the talks first, 20 years ago. But he stayed and didn't tell them anything. He told me. I cannot report what you said. Yeah, questions. Otherwise I have to make a stand-up comedian show again here. So many jokes in this spirituality. It's all about freedom. And you're not the body, but close down. Huh? Or not? All this Advaita and all things and ashrams and things. You're not the body, you are free, you are already the absolute God, but don't come in. Don't come too close.
have to be socially responsible actually.
What?
You have to behave in a socially responsible way.
Who?
Everybody.
Responsible.
Socially responsible.
If you wake up, it's irresponsible. Already you are irresponsible by waking up. Breathing, taking the air of someone else. Irresponsible. Eating, you eat the food for the whatever starving in Bangladesh or somewhere. Irresponsible. Getting a new crown you don't need. Irresponsible. A new mobile. Irresponsible. Having a wife. Irresponsible. Making kids is the worst. You're fucking irresponsible. Doctors. Saving people. Irresponsible. Healing the sick. Irresponsible. They could have a shortcut, but they come. I can help you. Oh. He's a rheuma doctor. Oh, I can give you. Oh, you can move again. I have to work again. Fuck, irresponsible.
But they come to me for that, you know.
I know, but you're responsible to give them anything. Yeah, what else can you be as irresponsible, huh? Or are you absolute responsible anyway? So you act as if you could be irresponsible. It's always hard for me to get, but it works. Yeah, the medias and the politicians, huh? Always putting this, you have to be responsible, you have to be like that, and you have to, oh God, you have to, now the control is complete. Fuck you all. Yeah. So now we are making some questions. Otherwise I go into politics. I'm warning you, threatening you with politics. Yeah, who comes late has to sit somewhere.
Okay, is there anything we can do but fucking die?
It's your destiny anyway.
Yeah, but I want to do it before I die.
You want to die before you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a famous line. What's he doing? Organizing. But no.
Huh?
You can just say the only what is really certain, that your cold body will be gone one day. That's all. And when it will be gone, who cares? It's already gone. So when you say it will die anyway, who cares about it? Or you want to live forever with this piece of whatever it is.
So, not caring.
It's too much caring.
No, not caring is the important thing.
No.
Is there any fucking thing important?
It's all imported.
It's all important?
Imported.
Oh, imported.
But not important. You have to export again, because you imported too much. Exporting. Like me, I'm exporting.
Just into the...
I never take anything on. I don't import anymore. I only breathe out now, not in anymore.
It seems the fear of dying is one thing, and the fear of wasting your life is
no. It's
thing.
actually there's no one else is afraid of dying, of being dead. Everyone is afraid of being alive. It's always fear of living, fear of life, not of death. Because you know when you're dead, but when you're alive, you always fear what may come.
So the fear is actually the fear of. It's not. It's the fear of it.
The fear of the way,
the life that's...
No, the fear of until you die.
Right.
What will happen and how I will die and what will happen until then, that you fear. Dying, you know, one fears to die.
Right.
If you would fear die, you would not fall asleep anymore. Because that is like dying.
Right. It's the preliminaries.
Yeah, it's just the future. Fear of what may happen. Because You have a life, you have a future, you fear it. Because you have seemingly like you have a past and you have a future, and then you are like a sandwich. And you fear what comes next. What else may happen to me? You don't fear to die, actually you wish to die.
Right.
It's a permanent wish inside, die.
Right.
You want to be dead. Like you call it enlightenment, but actually you want to be dead. You want to be off.
Right.
Because you're fed up with being on.
Right.
And I sit here and tell you, you will always be on and off. You cannot avoid being on and you cannot avoid being off. So it's just two phases. You are presence, you cannot avoid the presence, you cannot avoid the absence. And you are that what you have to be in presence and in absence. So absence is dead and presence is life, you can say, dead and life. But both sides are your two faces, like Shiva faces, and you cannot avoid one of them. So every night for whatever hours you are absent. No presence at all. And then morning, presence. But the presence is not gone when there is absence. The phase of presence is not gone when there is a phase of absence. Both is permanent, eternal. But now you're fed up, like a seeker, you want to be permanent in absence. So it seems like you're suffering about presence, of your own presence. Is it crazy? What a joke.
Well, the presence seems to have different qualities.
But for who? Presence is presence. And then you make concepts about good presence, bad presence, or whatever kind of presence. Me present, me absence. And me will be better off when it's off. Me is misery and no me is no misery. So presence without me is better than presence with me. But again, for who? Who needs that advantage of absence of me? Who has to overcome some presence of doggy dog? That's a seeker. But he is not unhappy being seeking. Because he is enjoying. Sniffing everywhere. Oh, another bitch. So something, in all the seekers, something is fed up by, there is like what you are, is fed up of being. So there's a permanent suicide attempt in a way. You're seeking absence. You're seeking to die. But then Ramana, all the pointers are you experience death and nothing happens, because even death cannot kill you. You always come back, no way out. There is dying, there is experience of absence, and then the experience of presence. And both is what you are. And that Nisargata, I am that, which is in the absence or in the presence, what it is. So because of what I am, there is presence and absence. And I cannot avoid what I am.
The whole question of reincarnation is not relevant, is it? Is
What?
it relevant to anything? The question of existence after death, reincarnation.
It's a nice story.
Yeah.
It's a nice concept.
I don't think it's a very nice one. I don't like it.
No, the question is like, find first one who is incarnated now.
Right.
It's not like ask what comes after this. What's something before this?
Right.
What is incarnated now here?
Right.
What is this life living itself as this body? Has this life any incarnation before or reincarnation? Is there any such thing as reincarnation? Or is this eternal life living and not living itself? How can there be a reincarnation if there would be not the first incarnation of life? So what is the Dalai Lama still asking about stopping the wheel of reincarnation? It's all, you try very hard but you fail. It's all about failing. You cannot stop anything because nothing is moving. That's the problem. Where is the movement? What can be stopped? But now you are totally in the idea that you are now incarnated as whatever the name is, your body, and now you're fed up by being incarnated. And you want to get out in the flesh. Fleshed out. So what's the question? Is somebody born here? Was there one who was incarnated when he was 1 year old? Or when he was 3 years, and suddenly there is one who has an idea of me? Is a baby incarnated? Ask the baby, are you incarnated? What's your body? Body? Only the mother is putting it in. You are my son, you are my bird, you are my baby, you are my sucker, I'm your tit. Tit for tat. Then later you have to go to a titi ashram. You know that.
Sorry, what? A titty ashram? Is that what you said?
Yeah, there is a titi ashram.
Is that the name of an ashram? Okay.
Yeah, it's a guest house. It's the ashram is a guest house called Atiti Ashram.
Okay.
It's very famous in all India. Atiti ashrams are guest houses.
All India knows him.
Ask me something, otherwise then you know how I think all the time. It's Radio Gaga.
So how can we, actually I'm here for a big reason. Like when I came here, I didn't know for what reason I was here. But when I came across in finding me, I asked like who I am. That's the biggest question everybody gets to their mind.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you realize that who you are, what you are capable of doing, so when this is not the life which I want to lead all my life. So when I understand who am I, when I get back to the routine life, like work life, how can I handle the other people? Because the other people, they have so many, people are jealous. Around me, I have noticed, it's not like everywhere I go.
Jealousy is not a part of you, but everyone else.
Yeah. How can we overcome those? Like ignorance is the best thing. I know.
Ignorance is bliss, but you cannot always be ignorant.
Yeah, I know. But
So blame your mother. Like a baby, totally ignorant. Baby doesn't know to be or not to be. It's not a question for a baby until the mother tells him.
so how can we say like, who am I? How to answer that question?
But who am I is the failing. By who am I, you never get an answer. There is silence. There is no. That's the answer. The absolute answer, permanent. That what is permanent and not temporary. So who am I always points to that what is uninterrupted and not sometimes not. So you are the answer of all the questions, but you cannot pronounce it. The moment you pronounce that answer, I am whatever, is wrong. You always is a lie. Whatever you pronounce is a lie. So staying as being quiet, being that what is the absolute answer, but there is no definition of it. No definer, nothing to define. That's the answer.
Silence has a meaning.
There is no me in it, so no meaning. But the moment you say it, I am awareness, I am nothing, I am whatever, you're fucking up again. You're fucked up instantly. Even if you say I am nothing, you're fucked up.
So we have one sky, one land, water. It's all common for all types of people.
No. Sometimes in deserts there is not so much water.
Yeah, but that is the survival. Survival.
So what?
Water. It's the same. Water, air, sky. Then why people have 100 thoughts? When there is everything is in common, why people have many different thoughts in their mind?
Sure.
When everybody have a common goal, why God created with different thoughts?
Sure.
When everybody have a common goal,
I think you go to God and ask Him. I asked him, he never said anything. He's fucking quiet, this asshole. Never give an answer. You have so many important questions, and you always.
He's an asshole, yes.
You always. The only thing. Who the fuck am I to know? So even God asked himself, who am I to know? Why you have a question?
Yeah. So.
And then God says, why not? Why not?
So is it mandate to lead a family life or happy yourself?
If you're a man, you have to feed your children. If you don't do it, you are bad. Everyone would say you're bad. So if you want to be good, be a good husband, good householder. You embrace your house and hold it for the rest of your life. I like that word. I'm a householder. Some are tree holders. They have smaller, bigger trees, but even some have little houses they can hold. And India, you have to hold your house because it's very fragile sometimes. Even the high rise. So many wise, and so little wise men. So wise men, the why is gone, they say. But when there's a why, you are not wise. And in America, called a wise guy is like who kills everyone, like a criminal, like Buddha. Buddha was a big killer. Yeah, Buddha was the biggest criminal of all. He killed everyone. Ramana too, it's criminals, all these criminals. Yogi Ramsrat Kumar, another criminal. Everyone likes criminals. Please, me too. Kill me, kill me. You go to that killers and please kill me too. I'm too much. Kill me, kill me. So you go to Godfather, the father of God actually. God is not able, but the father of God. The Godfather.
So how can we teach a lesson to somebody? Actually, it's not our business to teach.
No.
It's not our business to teach a lesson to somebody. But what if I take up a challenge to let them know? Actually, I trust somebody so much, and something, all collapsed. And I know it's ignore, forget the past, live the present. Don't even make plans for future.
Why not? I make every day 100 different futures. I make so many futures and plans for the future. It's fun. And if you have so many plans for all these futures, you don't even expect any one of them to come anymore. Because there are so many plans. I have so many plans.
When we make plans, we'll have a fear.
What?
We'll have a fear.
No, I don't fear because I have so many plans I don't know which one I didn't have.
It's easy for you.
Yes. Yeah, it's very easy to make infinite plans and it's also colorful. What a fiction. Fictive plans and you have a fiction, imagination, fact, oh, you're creative and but. And then you have so many plans and then you can be quiet because so much to do, you don't even start. But if you like one plan, I want to be enlightened, then you're fucked. That's really fucked. I want to be enlightened. Journeying. Then you have a role model somewhere. He was enlightened. Why not me? Then comes self-pity and all that what comes with someone made it. No one ever made it, I tell you. It's all fiction. Yeah. All the gurus never made it. Not even Ramana made it. Imagine. No one ever realized himself. Never ever. There was never anyone walking this earth being enlightened. Mushi? Mushi is an exceptional whatever. He has so many crises inside. I think he has a full of crises. I think he went really into Christianity now. I'm afraid he will be crucified one day. If you claim to be Christ consciousness,
put you on cross.
Everyone wants to crucify you because he can never go to Israel because they already made his cross there. It's dangerous now this day. The Jews are the real Buddhists because they say that kill him when you meet him. That's Buddhism. Kill the Buddha when you meet him, because Buddha never shows up. And whoever claims to be Christ or Buddha must be fake. Kill him right away. Crucifixion, that's called crucifixion because it's a fiction. We believe there is a fiction. Oh, what a ceremony of bloody Christ, and always needing helping hands of all the sages from beyond, and yogi come to me, and this one, and blah blah blah. And poor me, I have to sit alone here, huh? Without any helper. Where are you, Christ? Stay where you are. Enough crisis. Okay. Susan, something. I think no one. Huh?
Just take a moment, when what to do, and nama is cuma iru.
To what?
Cuma iru. In Tamil, right? Cuma iru.
Be quiet.
Oh
Be
yeah.
quiet.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's going in my head.
yeah, but you know what I meant. If you're right, you're quite right. If you're wrong, you're quite wrong. You're always quiet. You're quite right and you're quite wrong. So whatever way, you're quite. I like that quite. And quite means complete. You're complete in being right and you're complete of being wrong. You cannot not be complete. You cannot not be quiet. So be that what is quiet in being right and being quiet of being wrong. So, quite right. Even by being quite wrong. So be as you are. That's his pointing. But reality already is a fiction. So realizing what you are is fiction. So be quiet. And I said, how can you not be that what you are? Plan futures, do that. What stops you? What can unmake you? What can make you more or less? Come on. What is there to fear in all of that? You don't have to be silent, like quiet as not talking or something. You are quiet in talking and quiet in being not talking. So why do you fear yourself? Jesus said, don't fear. Fear not. So in that sense, but he still answered questions if people come with some whatever. So you don't have to sit somewhere quiet to be what you are. You can just have an entertainment goes on of all levels of questions and answers. And it's all like blowing in the wind. And the wind will blow anyway. So what is there to do or not to do? It will take a while anyway. Eternity is quite something. And even in the Stone Age, you sat around a fire and talk and explain and to entertain yourself. And like sitting around awareness and talking about light and awareness and this one, what is there and thing, and whatever level. But all the levels are levels of lies. But you imagine them, but you don't rely on them. You don't rely on the lie of anything. But lie, be the liar and lie to yourself. What else can you do? Infinite liar, infinite lying. Lie, lie, lie. Big lie. So what to do? Yeah. Any questions about what to do, what not to do?
How can we define success?
Do what?
How can we define success?
Satsang?
Success.
What?
Success.
Yeah, it sucks. One sucker wants to suck something. That's success. A successor. That's why always, if the guru dies, a successor. Beware. Maybe a sucker. Go to Putta parties and you see many of them looking for the billions of Sai Baba. It's all about money. Now I think there are 100 gurus in freezer, frozen, kept in a fridge somewhere because they declared them in samadhi, because if they really die, 100 people would claim the heritage. But now they're only in samadhi, but frozen for later. Amazing. I like India. I love it. It's crazy, huh?
Where?
as long as they are not burnt or buried, they're alive. They're just in samadhi. Samadhi, samadha.
For that craziness, people are coming to all over the world.
Go to Brazil, there's a different craziness, I tell you.
So all
Voodoo.
are crazy.
It's all about sucking all the whatever money or fame or attention or anything. It's all about, that's called the successor. He sucks attention, he sucks something. From a baby on, because he's a trained sucker. We are all trained suckers. We're sucking air. Every day, every moment you suck the air. So, but you will never succeed to getting rid of the sucker. That would be a success. The me without a me, huh? That's the me is seeking, the me without a me, because the me knows that me is better off without the me. Me, 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 me. So, what's your success story?
So how can somebody motivate themselves every single day to push themselves to reach something? I mean, one should have something to do every single day. I cannot just wake up, visiting ashramam, find peace in me. It just helps me.
You will not find peace in ashrams, and you will not find peace in you.
Yeah.
Peace cannot be found. Come on. What peace would it be? What can be found? What can be found can get lost again. So if you find it in an ashram, you're depending on the peace and you find it inside. So you found it. Oh, bravo! You succeeded. You found peace. Now you have to keep it forever. You have to alert. You have to polish the pearl you found, like Papaji. Polish it, and they all came back. They've lost it again. He gave them the peace. They found it in his presence, and some months later, some years later, oh, I lost the Babaji, oh, crying. Oh. Then he just was singing and dancing and then fuck it all. They all come back and lost it again. So I gave you the precious gift and everyone lost it. Osho the same. 21 people run around for months enlightened, and then one day said it was a joke. I like that. But they all pumped up the volume by Osho, pumped on enlightened, and then one day say, oh, fucking joke. Huh? I like Osho. Sometimes, not all.
Okay, one last question.
Yeah, last? No, that question lasts forever.
Actually, there is one thing I read about. Humans will kill you. God is the only one keep you alive. Is it true?
Again, we have to ask God.
No, I mean to say, do I have to trust in God or trust in humans? Like, not all humans are same, but human is
I have no idea. I don't trust even myself. I'm happy that I don't have to trust anyone, not even myself. Because you cannot trust yourself at all. You have so many whatever ideas, and you always promise something, you always don't do it. Empty promises. Empty promises all around. Every promise is empty. It's pro-missing. You miss yourself in all pro-misses, especially in Mrs. or Mr. Pro-Mister. So, no, I'm not here to tell you what to do or what you can do or anything. It's all arranged, I think.
No, I just don't follow. I'm just trying to get solutions for my all things.
Yeah. When you find a solution, you come back and tell us. We're all waiting for a solution. Salvation.
That's the toughest part.
Salvation, solution. Yeah, the whole world waits for, I don't know now. Everyone just for, let it be over, but it will not. After this one, another one comes. Sorry, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a teacher anyway. I'm not here to give you anything. What may happen? You go with less as you came, maybe, just even maybe, or more. I have no interest in you, that's my problem. I have no interest. I don't need a dividend of anything. So I'm not here that I wake you up or something, and if you wake up, okay. What?
I already woke up.
This morning. Don't blame it on me.
No, I'll take the blame.
You take the blame yourself.
Sorry to put blame
But
on
you can blame me.
No, sorry to put blame on me.
No, I'm to blame for everything. I am responsible for whatever. Give it to me, I can take it.
No, I'm responsible, I'll take it.
You want it, yeah, I know, you want it. Because without responsibility you cannot survive. Without me, you having done something, be a doer, you cannot survive as me. So you need your little doership, so keep it. I have no interest, it can stay there forever. It's amazing, huh? How you keep that what you want to get rid of, you keep alive as much as you can, because without that you cannot survive. Wow. And as more you want to get rid of it, you you confirm that there is something has to go. Permanent confirmation. Blame it. Yeah, Ila, huh? Cold? No, it's not so cold. I have a question, talk something, then you get warm.
So this doership, sense of doership can kind of only drop by itself?
It will not drop. Why should it drop? Shit happens.
Yeah.
It's doership. Why should it drop? You are quite with it and you're quite without it. And the doership will always start again, every morning, with the body. You're just with and without, that's all. There's nothing more to it. You're with and without. That is moksha. You are independent of presence or absence. You are in the present, you are in the absence, you are in whatever. You are never, never. And if that goes, another thing comes. You think it will ever stop with this body? Then comes the next moment, the next, an infinite story of life living itself in infinite possibilities. And you are that which is living itself in whatever. So what is there to drop? So be as you are, and that is eternal life, who has to live itself eternally. There is no beginning nor end for what you are. So there is no final understanding, there is no final realization, there is no final. There's never any final. So what is there to do? Just enjoy yourself. Because it will take a while. But waiting for something to stop and something, oh, this poor me is there. But even that you cannot avoid. You're even in that poor me you are, with and without that poor me, and crying for myself. So as I say, I'm not a therapist. For me, you are complete as you are. I have nothing to fix. I'm not a mechanic and see something what needs to be fixed or something has to run differently or needs some more this. You are completeness and you are realizing yourself as completeness. It's always a complete presence. It's as a complete absence. So what makes you more or less? Nothing. You're always that, but it's never more or less what it is. So you are in more and you are in less. And in whatever. And you cannot escape from what you are because you are that. So what to do? And being quiet means being quiet in doership and being quiet in non-doership. Does it make you less when being a doer or more being not a doer? Who gets more or less by what? Are you more enlightened or less not enlightened? Maybe there is enlightenment. But does it make you more? No. Maybe there is an awakening. From what? What you are is ever awake. It's never awake or not awake. It's always what it is, and that what can wake up, falls asleep again. Anyway. So, wake, not awake, up and down. No, that is like what Rama says, if at all there is good company of completeness. That's good company. That what is quiet, talking to that what is quiet. Talking or not talking is not the question. That what is quiet, it's good company. But there is no company. And you have nothing to accomplish in it. No accomplishment or anything. Jayant, all bad? Well, it doesn't look so good when I look at you. Imagine you are enlightened, you don't know how. It happened. You have the result, and what now? Because you want to be a teacher, you want to tell people how you made it. You have to make a story out of it. But you don't even know how. What happened? Well, no technique. No technique. What have I done right or wrong? I cannot remember what. How happened it? How did it happen? That's why I pointed to this video of these 5 enlightened tralalas who had all the stories, and they have to remember it every day, and they have to repeat it in all the satsangs, how it happened to them, when it came to them, when they are plugged into the universal knowledge. Plug. It's a plague in. The idea that you can do something, that something has to happen. What a plague. It's worse than Corona, I tell you. The enlightenment plague of enlightened people. Awakening plague. You should all kill them. But turn away and just say bye-bye. Maybe, if you can. Or enjoy being there. Shiva, fucks them all and fucks the fucker. Then it's complete. Everyone forgets to fuck the fucker. They fucks it all, but never fucks the fucker. So it's a complete fuck off. The fucker remains, oh, I fucked it all. I'm nothing. But who fucks the fucker? Who's the fuck? What the fuck do I know? Or I start like Osho, this fuck video. Yes?
I'm still confused.
Yes, I know. I hope. Confusion is your true nature. Totally confusion. Not knowing what you are and what you're not. Stay there. If you ask me, I'm quite confused. Yeah, but that is what you are. Total confusion. Because what you are doesn't know what it is and doesn't know what it's not. Who the fuck do I know? But you want to nail it down somewhere. You want to crucify yourself on a cross. Then it hurts, because it hurts when you put the nails into your being. You want to nail yourself down onto some whatever. I'm awareness, I'm nothing, I'm whatever. I'm awake, or I'm whatever. I'm a successor, I'm sucking myself, and I'm already exhausted by sucking myself. It's really exhausting to become something, or even nothing, becoming nothing. So what is your confusion?
You say there is nothing to achieve and it's already there?
No, in the world you can achieve a lot, but you will lose it again.
Yeah.
So there is, but there is not.
At the same time, it's like, I see many people speak of an awakening.
Yeah, I know.
Before and after.
Yeah.
So.
It's like a beauty salon. You know this famous before and after pictures. Before they were Sita, and then after. Welcome to satsang. What took you so long? This famous, what took you so long? Welcome home. Hurry home, hurry home. So, what's about awakening?
Is there anything you can do?
You can do whatever. Like now you cuddle with the dog.
But will this make me wake up?
Would you help to cuddle with the dog? Yeah, it bites you maybe. Love bites. Yeah. The dog will be happy. It wants to show you it's just a play. You see, it's a teacher. You have a teacher in front of you. Play with me, play with me. I'm just a dog who wants to play with a bitch. No, it's just play. Whole world is a Playmobil. There's nothing to offer. It doesn't make you more or less. So what is there to do? Watch television or not? Lock down, lock up. So what?
It's a painful game.
Painful?
And metaphorically, it's a painful game.
Which one?
It's painful. Literally and metaphorically.
What is a painful game?
Because he's biting me.
Yeah.
Also existence.
That's an Indian thing. You can play with a dog or bitch a long time, like consciousness. You can play with it a long time, as if you can control it. But sooner or later it will bite you. You cannot. It's unpredictable. The whole existence. You cannot predict anything. Sooner or later you get bitten. If you like it or not. You can be enlightened as hell. You can be awakened like hell. You can be Muchi Alawa. It will bite you. No one is safe. Especially awakened one. Because everyone is testing them. Everyone is looking for some weak points. Everyone is hitting on them. It's not fun. You have to play enlightened all the time. You have to talk all the time about your bloody enlightenment. The message is all over. Even on the restroom there is a video. You cannot even rest in the toilet. You have to have a message. It's all shit. From the restroom. I would to have a video of him like from the restroom, not from the walking on the. I would like to see his face when it comes. Yeah, of you, but I want to see Muchi. So we have to make fun about it, otherwise it gets really. Okay, so what's it's biting you? Life is biting you. Take a bite in yourself. No, it hurts to be alive. You know that. From the beginning, as a baby, you come out, BOOM! You get already, then you cry and it's not fun having a body. Come on. I agree with everyone. Having a body is a disease. Even Ramana called it a disease. It's just a sickness. It came to you, it will be gone one day. So there's a beginning and end of a disease. And then there are doctors who tell you, I can heal you. From what? They even make it longer, the sentence of disease. Huh? In Germany, say if a baby dies when it's born, go straight to heaven. So why not kill every baby then? It would be solving many problems in the whole world. No, they just to make it easier for the wife, for the woman, oh, your baby now, God took it straight from without a sin, straight to heaven because it was not able to commit a sin, so it goes straight to heaven. No doership inside, come to me, back, left. Yeah. So then that's why, maybe, whatever. Osho sterilized everyone. Yeah? Everyone got sterilized in Pune.
Not everyone.
Not you.
I had a kid at 49.
Yeah, but many of I know many ladies who have got whatever.
Yeah,
Wow,
a lot.
a lot. We tried, but then comes him. One man can make a lot of babies. One cock.
Only made one.
You made one. Stingy, huh? Better make none?
That he knows.
That you know some. Men can never be sure. No, my father could, because he always said, you are so many girls, your mother was the first and the only one. Ah, poor you. Yeah, so to be born is hell, huh? Having a body is hell. So what to do?
You said many dead gurus in India are being frozen to avoid any conflict in the disciples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
What? In newspapers, there is somewhere in the north, says I just read last year, they just frozen him because there was many of his family wanted to take over the ashram and they declared him a samadhi.
Jiva Samadhi.
Huh?
Jiva Samadhi.
Yeah.
What
happens?
You are put in the freezer box.
In the freezer
while
box.
You are alive.
While you are, no, even when you're dead, they die and then they freeze them. But they just declare them as samadhi. And then they cannot, he's still alive for them. So
only one such case or many?
Many cases. Actually, all over India, I would say. They're cheating everywhere. For money, they do everything. So if you're a guru, watch out, they freeze you. You cannot move anymore because you have to behave all the time. You're already frozen alive. You can never say dirty words or something or whatever thing sometimes, but you have to behave. That's why they always put something as a sage when they're dead, because then they cannot misbehave anymore. Before they are not, they can, at the last 5 minutes they can commit something what is not so.
What's the way out?
The way out? Actually, the no way out is a way out. It's like a paradox, that you cannot leave what you are. When you are what you are, you cannot get rid of what you are, and by that there is the peace you're looking for. Because that is peace, no way out. So you're looking for a way out of war, but that there is no way out of war, there is peace. It's like a surprising. That absolute no way out, peace. that there's no way of getting rid of the war, of this life, of differences and all of that. Peace. But the idea that there is a way out, that makes you restless. So you can only rest in the restlessness of existence. There will never be any rest. It will always be different. Movement. You call it imaginary movement, but I just call it life living. And life cannot escape itself. So you have to be that what is life in movement and in non-movement, or whatever, in war and in so-called peace, the opposite. So peace and war, but no way out. So you have to live yourself in so-called conflicts and in something else. It's like peaceful relationship and not peaceful relationship, killing each other. All of that is life, but no one gets killed, you know that. No one is ever born and no one gets ever killed. But
So worry and be happy.
worry and be happy. Yeah. You cannot not worry. Not to worry is too much effort. Worries come by themselves. You're a warrior. When you wake up as a body, you become a warrior. You worry. The caretaker wakes up and the caretaker takes care. And he worries about his precious, what he takes care about. The householder, whatever. He takes care about this house and wants to keep it clean and healthy. There's nothing right or wrong with it. It's his fucking duty. Self-love. He's in love with his beloved body, and there's a love affair of a lover and his beloved body and his life and all of that. So you realize you live yourself in a love affair with yourself. And in love, everything is allowed. In love, you kill. In love, you save. In love, for love, you do everything. So how can you stop loving yourself? Try. So there's loving and there's not loving. But when the lover wakes up, there's a loving, caring lover for what is close to him. And then comes maybe something closer. The family and then something, but politicians are still only caring for himself. No way out. And if someone made it, what about all the rest, consciousness and all of the rest of the whatever? One can be peaceful, but with all the rest. Then you found peace. But what all the rest? The world? Then you think, fuck the world, I'm in peace. There will always be war, and as an experience, and peace as an experience, but there's what you are can never gain anything in it, or lose anything in it, but it will always be there. So, what can you do? Changing the world, becoming a little Hitler, who wants to save the world. Every esoteric person is like a little fascist inside who wants to save the world because he sees something wrong and something has to be fixed. I'm the fixer and I know better than existence how this world has to be run. Fantastic, huh? Good luck, I always say. Try harder. All the religions, all that fixing the world, trying to fix God. But God's work is not good enough. God did something wrong. We have to fix it. We need a religion. We need some Jesus. We need some whatever, Buddha. We need some religion to fix the world. So something must be wrong here. We have to do something.
God needs our help.
Yeah, God needs our help. Because He cannot help Himself, but we can help Him. This arrogance you get punished by. This arrogance inside you get punished because you are arrogant. And your arrogance needs to be punished. Because you're a greedy, arrogant bastard who wants to tell God how he has to run his business. Then he's punishing you. That's called Upanishads. It's written down everywhere. If you go against life, watch out. Then Osho comes, go with the flow. Just drift through life. Drifting. Be a drifter. If you can. But sometimes you're like a fish who goes against it because you want to get your babies somewhere up in the river. Then you become a seeker, going against all the stream, crawling. I have so much fire for truth in me, I now go for truth. Me, I will make it to the source. But it's really hard work because I want to reach the source, where the river starts. But the easy way is just go with the river to the ocean, and then the cloud comes, the sun picking you up, and brings you naturally to the source. Again, like a circle of effortlessness of life circling. But if you want to be the one and only who goes against it and be enlightened in spite of all, and you crawl to the, I will find the source, I meditate day and night, and I go deep and deep into the source of existence, and I go awareness, me, me, me. So that's why all that people like, be lazy, just be a drifter, be lazy, be like a flock of wood, and go with the river, and go like and go to the sea and a cloud, and let the sun raise you. Just be in the cloud, and then it rains a bit, and then it thaws, and whoo. Not so bad. All fine. So laziness actually is what? It's all natural. You're just born, and then you die somewhere, and then the energy gets picked up by the thing, and then something else comes, and then you go ooh, doo, doo, doo. But if you want to become the unborn by being born, you're fucking up your brain like hell. I don't want to be reborn again. I don't want to be reborn again. Ooh. Then you organic food, and speed and jivan and yoga like hell. I want to be healthy. I want to die healthy. Ooh. I see hell. I want to be healthy. An organic floater. A piece of shit who wants to rise against the stream. Never fine enough, never good enough. One day fine, next day.
This corona has taught us how helpless we are.
No one will learn anything, I tell you. No one will learn anything. Humanity never learned anything. Since all the wars and all the plagues and all the things. And I like it. There was never any humanity who learned anything from anything. How can someone marry again? Well, after the first heartbroken, 14 years old heartbroken, tralala, how to look for something. Do you ever, any one of you learned anything? You eat again, you know what comes out of it. Yeah, Mahendra. Yeah. You meet people you don't like again and again, and you know it's not good for you. But you try again. You always wake up with the wrong person. But you try again. With you. Yeah.
What will be your daily routine?
Of what?
What will be your daily routine?
Daily routine.
Daily routine. Wake up and have a coffee. Then have another coffee. Go to toilet, because after coffee is more common. If it doesn't work, have another coffee.
Hot water.
Hot water? Doesn't work with me.
You don't need coffee.
I need coffee.
No, I'm just saying, like, for that, to help yourself inside.
I like to look into the darkness of existence as a coffee, and the coffee is very close to coffin. So coffin. Already done. That's routine, that's daily routine, looking into the darkness of existence, into my future. Coffin.
After coffee?
No, it's like live with dead, like live with the mortality of everything, the fleetingness of whatever is experienced. That is looking into the coffin. Like Shiva comes home and kills Ganesha. So even Shiva, you see, Shiva gets angry, and jealous and killing his own son and blah blah blah. Who are we if the gods are even cannot get rid of their jealousy and anger? Huh? Maybe you have go to wish Nu. Wish. Nu. You go to, what's the name, where this ashram is, where you have the wishes. You go to the Vishnu. Tirupati. There is wish. Nu. Make a wish for peace. I have no idea. There are so many I cannot count. But I don't know which one is mine. Where did I pick up that one? Yeah, try to find one word, one idea which is yours, which is original. You cannot find anything. It's all second-hand, from books, from people, from anyone. Whatever you say is second-hand, stolen, all stolen. Repeating something what someone else or whatever totality said before. No one is original. There is no original person in this whole world. But everything is unique. But not original. Huh? What is original sin? Trying to be original. Or not? Really? Being special. Me, special. I will be the one. I am the one. So you punish yourself instantly by trying to be special. Huh? What to do? Bhakti, huh? What to do?
I was just thinking you're the closest to the original I've ever seen.
It's obscene. It's so obscene. But I don't have to try. No.
That's what's so beautiful. That's what's so original.
Yeah. But just be as you are, be that what is by nature original, because it doesn't know what is original, what is not. So that's your fucking nature. You don't have to work for it. You are unique and you are original, you are whatever, there is no second of you. So what can be more original as being what you are? What is there to... But trying to be original, then you are in trouble. Yeah, the future demanded that I sit in Berlin, I sit in Cologne, I sit in Austria, talk to hopeless people. What can I do? By demand. So, future demanded me to go sitting somewhere, blah blah blah, and then future demanded me to fly back with Air India. So, what to do? Now I'm sitting here. Who is arranging all that? It is already there. No one can change that what is already fixed. I like that. That is the future demands exactly what has to happen, what to do now. So that I can sit now here, being no doubt about it. It is as it is. So what to do? Being here and not here. If you have a bloody kid, if you're a father or mother, you expect the kid to be thankful and grateful and something. Or if you're a guru, you have disciples, you expect them to be grateful for your words of beauty and directions and whatever. In my presence, you have to fucking wake up. Otherwise, you're not ready for me. No, but a dog. Look, smiling all the time. Yeah, no idea of enlightenment. Imagine. No fucking concept of being a dog. No dogma. Yeah, one can learn so much, but forget it again. But enjoy it as long as it lasts, I would say.
So the real question is, how did you manage to come back?
The what?
How did you manage to come back?
To come back?
Yeah, how did you do it?
I'm a businessman.
Yeah, you're a businessman now.
Not now, I was always a businessman.
How is it successful?
I have now 12 books published in India, and my publisher needs me to run his business. I have to edit and I have to talk with people. I have to actually, this is like a, you don't know, this is my work to advertise the books and things. I never show them you, but there are books. I'm booked out. I'm totally booked out. I'm not a bookmaker, but I'm booked out. So they're making books out of what blah 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 I make now, so they need me. He wrote big letters to the... And I got my business again. Yeah, you cannot imagine what life is presenting that you have to sit here. I'm amazed. I would never have given myself a visa. Knowing what I'm not doing. I'm for sure not a businessman. Me having a business visa is a joke. Don't listen. I am.
Don't worry, I recorded.
Yeah.
I have it.
It's all recorded.
I take care of it.
We will report it to the authorities. But I like that no authorities, no politician, no military can prevent what will happen in the future. No one can control anything. No one. So no Trump, no anything, no one has any control about anything. That's, wow. You cannot blame anyone because no one controls anything. Not the weather, anything, the world, the corona, all this blah blah blah, man-made, and China is guilty and all this blaming blah. Oh, who fucking knows anything? What a dance of life, and life is dancing the way life is dancing and living itself. The rest is... So what is in charge everywhere? Life. Absolutely control. And you are that. And you absolutely control everything by being what you are. Absolutely. So if there's one to blame, blame yourself. You are absolutely responsible for all this bullshit. You are cheating yourself and you cannot blame anyone else. You're the cheater, the cheating and the cheated. The trapper, the trapping and the trapped. So being trapped by yourself, imprisoned by what you are, who fucking cares? You are the prison mate, the prison and the guard. Fuck, the whole thing. Or not, even not. That's too much to be a prisoner. The prison. Yeah. And I can just, yeah, that is the ruler of the world. The stomach ache. If that is aching, you have to go. Stomach ache. So if it's meant for you to happen, that you may be the first and only one to realize what never anyone before you realized yourself, who knows? Everything, but not, that is not, maybe it's the only one which is not possible. Everything else is possible, but you will never know yourself. Never. By anything. So you can know the whole, whatever can be known and not known. You can wake up, you can go deep into everything and wow, high and every level of dimension, anything. And all of that is fake. Sorry. And all of that you cannot find what you are and be happy about it. But you have to look everywhere maybe. And by not finding yourself anywhere, not in everything, not in nothing, not in prior, not in beyond and anything, who gives a fuck? Just rest as that what never needs to rest in anything. Because rest cannot be found anywhere. So no rest room for what you are. You can go to a restaurant and be temporarily satisfied by the food, and then you get hungry again. That is like enlightenment. Temporary enlightenment, then back again to be hungry. There is no permanence in anything. Not even in awakening, enlightenment, all of that is impermanent. Whatever comes will be gone again. But what you are is still what it is. So what to do? So you're waiting for Godot. You're waiting for God. Oh. But God is already there. What you're waiting for? Every ashram is a waiting room, a train station where you can buy a ticket to eternity. The train never comes, you wait forever. It's a big training camp, facing the boredom of eternity, called ashram. Looking into the eternal boredom. And what you are has no problem with it. And that what needs entertainment will always be suffering about. There is no between. When you are what you are, no boredom, because there is no one who could be bored. When you exist, you are permanently bored and one needs excitement and entertainment. And you're always bored. So, when you are not what you are in a way, you are bored eternally, and when you are what you are, there is no boredom because there is no one who could be bored. So what to do? Be or not to be? Is that a question? For who? Shakespeare or not to shake? Shake your beer? Shake your booty? Frank Zappa or Zappa away? Zap zap? I zap with the television. Zap zap. One movie does. If I don't like a movie 1 minute, I go to the next one. That's a way of, you want to be entertained. Huh? If your husband is boring, you tell him. You make it entertainment. You fight. Huh? Oh, I talk them all to death. Huh? Mahendra,
Yes.
huh? What's your position right now? You have this. It always looks like a slip. I'm so bad. I like Indians. They drive a bike at TVS. This is the thing when nothing can happen, and then they go to a shop and take it off.
We're driving alone in the car.
Yeah,
with a mask.
in the car with a mask. They're afraid about themselves that they could get something.
That's for police.
For police, yeah. Normally it was forbidden in Germany too to wear a mask, and it was really like a punishment. They could be punished by wearing a mask, and now everyone has to wear it. And everyone becomes a policeman. Where's your mask, bro? Everyone. That's it. Concentration camp. Whole Germany, whole Europe, whole thing. Concentration camp. India. Fun. And the guards everywhere. They, wow, it's all for your own good. Be responsible. Show you that you're responsible. Don't. It could be your grandpa and your all this. I would say my mother is dead. I don't care anymore. Could not be my mother. She's dead. Ha ha ha. Everyone is teaching now, like has a. Before it was in the supermarket. Wow, the Germans are. So,
I saw a clip, I don't know if it's everywhere, but it was in France. And people were going to Carrefour, like a big surface.
Carrefour.
And then they were starting to play actually and make music and dancing like this. So they were saying the new disco at the bar closes now.
You go to Carrefour.
Everybody was coming together, kissing each other in the supermarket.
It was like not Carrefour, it's careless now. There's a French. The French are revolutionary, we know. Germans are evolutionary. French are revolutionaries. That's why it never fits so well. Germans go for future, working hard, and French just want to have good food and party.
And the jumping.
Yeah, and stones and throwing. They like that, in Paris. Wow. Yellow, putting a yellow vest and then throwing a stone. And now with a mask, even more fun. I like. So, last question. So the message was fun.
I do have a question.
I know, tomorrow.
Sorry for saying last question before.
Okay, last question.
No, actually there is karma, right? Karma. Good
Where?
karma, bad
Where?
karma. I don't know, like it's all
You don't know where it is, but there is karma. Okay. Kama Sutra.
Good karma, bad karma, right?
Kama Sutra.
Yeah. So there is a line.
Good fuck, bad fuck. That's called Kama Sutra. So what is good karma?
No, good deeds.
Good deeds.
Yeah. That brings good karma.
Yeah?
I'm not sure like what karma is. That's what people
It's
say.
bo-
Keep good karma, that's
Good,
what you
good,
get it back.
it's good bones, because the bones you could get later have some flesh left.
So when everybody enjoys what they do, it's good or bad.
It's always good.
Yeah. I mean, in their perception, it's good.
Enjoying yourself cannot be bad. Come on.
I mean, some people like killing. You know?
Yeah, with joy. With joy.
Yeah, joy.
They enjoy themselves. Boom.
Yeah. So when they say good karma, bad karma.
No, there's only joy.
Yeah, but make sure that karma looks beautiful.
Consciousness enjoying himself, because the nature of self is joy, and whatever comes out of joy is joy. Joy enjoying itself in good and in bad.
Then why there is punishment for enjoyment?
Because there's enjoyment of punishment and being punished.
You got answers.
It's all joy. No, come on, if the nature of God is peace, then all is peace. Out of peace, only peace can rise. Come on. If joy is the nature of God, of the self, then only out of joy, joy can rise. So all action and non-action is an action of joy. Come on. So enjoy yourself, because you are that joy, enjoying itself in good and bad, and in high and low and whatever dimension.
So to enjoy themselves,
The
so
what?
they can put others in suffering.
Suffering is joy. If there's suffering and joy, you're fucking suffering. You do it anyway. Look at the sufferer. If you could do this and this, this would stop suffering. He would never do it. He would just enjoy the suffering, because suffering is for him more joy than not suffering. Come on.
No, one's enjoyment is others suffering. You know?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's all joy.
Joy for them, but not for the one who is facing.
The one who is the sufferer and that what gives suffering is both enjoying himself. And I tell you, all the seekers who, oh, poor me, they're enjoying this little, oh, poor me. Are you looking? But be honest, just be honest for once. You enjoy every fucking misery. Me. Like a little girl who is like, don't hit me. I made him hit me. I controlled him. Yeah, just be honest. You enjoyed every fucking moment of your own misery life. Every fucking moment is a moment of joy, if you like it or not. Especially, I'm a sick, I don't know myself. Oh, what can I do? All my tears. Then you make sanghas with miserable people, enjoying the party of misery. And the competition who is more miserable. Me! No, me! I'm much more miserable than you. I'm seeking 20 years, you only 5. Just be honest. It's a competition of misery, even. Of bloody pain. Or my pain is deeper than your pain. My heart is more bleeding than your heart. My fire is less fire than your fire. Even there's a competition. Imagine. Consciousness, Olympic game of consciousness, who is more or less blah blah blah. My enlightenment is higher than your enlightenment. My realization went deeper than your realization. Compared to your realization, my realization is. Thank you. That was so now it's enough here. Now there's comes something. Okay, thank you for going. Bye bye. That was it. Perfect end.